have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Tackle made, but a one-arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here comes the seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And that's good for a first down near the 40. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's got the first down and more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Cyclones pick up enough to get a first down there. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. A play action looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands. It's Hilton. Great move there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Cyclones will crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Cyclones will look to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the 1st period. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here we go on 4th down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Cox. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
That's reeled in. It's Watkins. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. caught over the middle. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Grab down the middle. It's Cox. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Oh, what a spin! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Handoff in a single back formation. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Cyclones churn out another first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Buying time, moving to his left. They'll try a pass here, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play. Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Iowa State. Way too much speed on that play.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he makes the catch, the ultra-rare fake PAT for 2 points. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Cox. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is good. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Cox.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
That's caught. It's Johnson. Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
1st and goal, handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They'll try to run this one in. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. Look out, whole different game now.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pressure is coming. A deep shot to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Trying the run, it's Cox. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Catch made on the right side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Ball handed off.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they come roaring back now.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Gets the up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team brings down the returner. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
QB decides to keep it here. He's got room to run. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Colton.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quick dart to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, what a grab! And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Working clock with the ground game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Gonna run it. It's Cox. Looks like LSU has the first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. There's the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.